Hi everyone, welcome back. In the previous video, we learned what backend development is, how the client and server communicate, and what we are going to build throughout this course. Now it's time to prepare our computer for development. By the end of this video, you will have everything installed and ready to start building your first backend application. So, let's get started. Before we write our first line of code, we need a few essential tools. Don't worry if you have never installed any programming software before. I will guide you throughout everything step by step. Today we will install Node.js, Visual Studio Code, MongoDB Compass, and finally, we'll make sure everything works correctly. Let's begin with the most important one, installing Node.js. Node.js is the runtime that allows us to run JavaScript outside the browser. Normally, JavaScript runs inside web browsers. But with Node.js, we can build servers, APIs, automation tools, command line applications, and much more. Without Node.js, we cannot build our backend project. Open your browser and search for Node.js. Go to the official website. You'll usually see two versions available. The first one is the LTC version. LTC stands for long-term support. The second one is the current version for beginners and for production projects. I highly recommend installing the LTS version because it's more stable and widely used. Download the installer for your operating system. Whether you are using Windows, Mac OS, or Linux, the installation process is straightforward. Just keep clicking Next until the installation is complete. Once it's installed, we are going to verify it. Checking the Node.js version. Open your terminal. If you are using Windows, you can open Command Prompt, PowerShell, or the Visual Terminal letter. Type the following command, -node-v. You should see something like test version. The exact version doesn't matter. If you see a version number, Node.js is installed successfully. Now let's check npm. Run bash npm-v. Again you will see another version number. Perfect. What's the npm? Many beginners think Node.js and npm are the same things. They are actually different. Node.js is the JavaScript runtime. npm stands for Node Package Manager. Think of npm as the app store for JavaScript developers. Whenever we need a library or framework like Express, Mongoose, Jot, or any other package, we will install it using npm. For example, bash npm install Express. With one command, npm downloads Express and all its required dependencies. We will use npm in almost every project throughout this course, so you will become very familiar with it. Installing Visual Studio Code. Now we need a code editor. There are many editors available, but in this course we will use a Visual Studio Code. Search for Visual Studio Code or visit this link. Download the version for your operating system. Install it using the default settings. Once it's installed, open it. You'll notice that Visual Studio Code is clean, lightweight, and very powerful. One of the reasons developers love Visual Studio Code is its high extension marketplace. We will install useful extensions later in this course. For now, the default installation is enough. Throughout this course, we will use MongoDB. MongoDB stores data in a flexible document format instead of traditional tables. To easily view and manage our database, we will install MongoDB Compass. Search for MongoDB Compass, download the community edition, install it. Don't worry if you don't have MongoDB server installed yet. We will cover MongoDB installation and database connections in detail later. For now, we are simply preparing the tools we will need. Useful terminal commands. Before finishing, let's learn few terminal commands you will see frequently. To check your node version, bash node-v. To check npm, bash npm-v. To see the npm version information, bash npm-version. To display help, bash npm help. These simple commands help verify that everything is installed correctly. Quick recap. Let's quickly review what we installed today. We installed Node.js, which allows us to run JavaScript outside the browser. We learned that npm is the package manager we will use to install libraries. We installed Visual Studio Code, our main code editor. We installed Postman to test our APIs. We installed MongoDB Compass to work with our database visually. Now our development environment is full ready. What's next? In the next video, we are finally going to create our very first Node.js project. You will learn how to initialize a project, understand the package.json file, install Express, and build your first web server. That's where the real coding begins. Thank you so much for watching.